Hi guys, Fight Maniac here. Excuse me. With a review of Cage Fighting Championships, Slovenian Cage Fighting Championships number 3. What was a fight night 3? Sorry. So yeah, the event actually took place on 26th of February. I waited so long because I was actually waiting for the event to be uploaded on YouTube to see if it will help me rise the general rating of the event. Uh, yeah, I will talk about commentary later at the end of the review. Who did provide the commentary and if he did manage to rise the general rating of the event or not. With that out of the way, let's move into the review. So the Cage Fighting Championships was a Fight Night 3 or CFC 3. Open up with Dusan Sakanovic versus Richard Matias Dolins. So Serbia against the Serbian fighter against Slovenian. Yeah, so the whole card was actually Slovenian versus the Balkans country, so Croatia, Serbia, Bosnia, Montenegro. Okay, and the fight ended up the with Dusan winning via TKO in the third round. To be honest, the fight was so. For example, the first minutes was full of action, full of fighting. Then in the half of the first round, the action dropped, so they started to get like it was like the fighter guessed the both fighter guessed out. Then came the second round, which was a bit more boring than the first round. Lost a lot less action than in the first round, and then so yeah. What also happened then in the second round was when there was the scene that the second round ended. Actually, the referee didn't know if the opponent tapped because it was the fight to what on the ground. So the referee didn't know what to do. Did he cancel the fight or it was the round over? That was the only mistake of the first referee because then later the referee changed. But otherwise the fight was no. It's hard to say it was good. It was bad. Because also in the third round, it started slow and then it picked up, and then it's dropped down. So I don't know what to say about this fight. Okay, then moving on into the second fight of the night, which was Rok Rušić versus Veldin Rizanovic. Rok Rušić is the younger brother, the younger brother of the of Slovenian. What can I say? No, he's not yet retired. So the younger brother from Lemi the Dog Rušić. The fight ended with Rok winning via submission. So why triangle choke in the first round. The fight was also more hard to say. It wasn't lots of action. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just wasn't too much to see there. So okay, moving into the third fight of the night. Nate Prelozhnik versus Nikola Ivankovic, with Nate winning also via submission in the first round, was again with rare naked choke. This time the fight took a bit longer, but still it was meh. It wasn't bad. Don't get me. It wasn't bad. It was just, I don't know. Well, there wasn't too much action in it. Okay. So then the fourth fight was between Tila Kolaric and Marinko Zarubica, with another rare naked choke in the first round, going to Tilan Kolaric. Then we move into the fifth fight with Nino Skrill versus Alan Kapic. This fight was boring. Nino Skrill winning via unanimous decision. Yes, this fight, to be honest, was boring. In the first round, I needed to go to the toilet. When when I came back and then asked another guy if this was still the same fight, he said yes. So yeah, the fight was boring. To be honest, this fight was a lot of boring. Uh, Sorry if I will repeat. I don't know if I said this. So yeah, Marco Milosavljevic. No, sorry. I accidentally looked the next fight. Nino Skrill won this fight. Okay, now we're moving to the fight I accidentally mentioned. This was Marko Milosavljevic versus Miro Božić, with Milosavljevic winning via TKO in the first round. To be honest, I don't remember much about this fight. I mean, oh yeah, I know it's been also quite a lot of time since that fight, so I don't remember much about it. Sorry. Okay, then we move uh, to the next fight. Yasmin Mimovic versus Daniel Ardiljanovic. Another rear naked submission choke submission, which was pretty much quick. Yasmin wins in the first round. Wait. Something doesn't seem right. Okay, just give me a second. Alright, sorry, yeah, everything is alright. I was a bit confused. I accidentally went one fight up. So yeah, the next fight was Alan Kapic versus Jovan Jankovic. Well, about this fight, it was a 10 seconds TKO with Alan Kapic winning. All it needed was one liver kick and then ground and pound. So yeah, this was all Alan Kapic needed. Sorry, the one liver spinning back kick. And then, as I talked with Adam's brother, actually, he said that this was Adam's first try of doing spinning kick, and it landed perfectly. Okay, it was a bit confusion if Adam's kick actually ended. So yeah, if it was low blow or it wasn't low blow, but Jovan Jankovic then admitted that it wasn't low blow, that he hit it, that the kick landed in his kidneys. Okay, so the next fight, another quick one, was Aljaž Vrhovnik versus Radovan Petrovic. Aljaž won via TKO in 11 seconds, but I think that's on Sherdog. That's a bit wrong. because for Adam Kapic it says KO, and for Aljaž Vrhovnik it says TKO. Me? So yeah, both won via TKO. Yeah. Also, Vrhovnik needed one punch. I think it was hook. I don't remember, but yeah, I think it was hook or uppercut. Jab. Sorry, I really don't remember what it was. But yeah, with that, Vrhovnik landed Petrovic on the ground and then finished with ground and pound. So now 1-5. Okay. Yeah, now we move into the fight with Milos Jancic versus Ivan Karacic, which ended with Milos winning via Kimura submission in the first round. I don't remember about this fight very much, sorry. So another fight that I don't remember much was Luka Petrashev versus Georgia Jovicic, with Luka winning via KO in the first round. But I think that was also a mistake. It reads wrong. I think it was TKO. I don't remember. Sorry. So yeah, it's been long. Okay, and then what also here on Sherdog doesn't say before the co-main event. I don't remember exactly which was, and I also don't remember the fighters. But yeah, one fight is missing that ended with the Boca fighter winning via TKO. Due to the leg kicks, the Slovenia fighter wasn't capable of continuing. So then came the co-main event, which was the K1 co-main event between the legendary Rejo Lucic and Serbian fighter. Just give me a moment. I need to see who it was. I forgot. Rejo Lucic versus Darko Knežević. It was Rejo's last fight, and he was defending the title with Rejo winning in the first round KO. Fight was okay. It was okay. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst. But there is actually something that did annoy me. It was when Rejo put Darko on knockdown and the referee started counting. So yeah, the promoter decided that he will throw music and the girls dancing then on the entrance ramp, and I was just like, dude, what the fuck? The referee is counting. You don't know if he will be capable of continuing or not. But yeah, okay, he wasn't, but still, show some respect. The referee is counting. You don't know if he will be capable of winning or not. Okay, now let's move into the main event, which was MMA between Uros Jurisic and Vaso Bekocevic. Vaso Psychopath, as I also a bit of personal problem with him. Vaso the Gono Bakocevic. The Gono means shit. So yeah. Uros Jurisic won via TKO. Thank God he won, and he remained his undefeated streak. Uros Jurisic is now 5-0. Okay, he did lose at the Ultimate Fighter, but yeah, that I know. It says that this was as an exhibition match. I don't know why it doesn't count as defeat, but yeah. The first Slovenian fighter in the UFC in the Ultimate Fighter, so Jurisic was the first Slovenian fighter in the Ultimate Fighter losing his fight. As I say, I don't know why it doesn't counters his defeat. But yeah, he won against Bakocevic, and I'm happy with that. Now, okay, the event was the crowd was pretty much dead. Okay, when it came to till the end, so yeah, the fight before the co-main event, so with Luka and Georgia, the crowd did get a bit more life, and then the co-main event and the main event. So yeah, if you had that crowd and the ring announcer is trying to be funny and he doesn't have effect, you see that actually your event, your production is shit. And also for the cage girls, the crowd, I think it was only twice it whistled at them. Something, yeah. Then you know that the event is going to be shit. And now about the commentary that I was waiting to be put on YouTube. The commentary was provided by two of my friends. One a former fighter, Tony. Okay, he was actually more as a color commentator. Uh, Tony Shude, he had one MMA fight which he lost, and then one K1 fight which he won, and by the still active fighter, but it's a question he will retire or not. Because of injury he suffered last year in K1 World Cup. So the fighter that was the commentator was Mirko Borkapic. The duo was perfect, yeah, because it always talks during the fights. Normally the commentator in Slovenia is like the whole fight. It's what 3 sentences of the commentary. That's just when the Slovenian fighter does something. So to hear them, it was quite refreshing. It was good. Yeah, but not. I'm not saying this because I know both guys, but even if I wouldn't know them, I would say that it was perfect because really it wasn't boring and so on. I will put the link to the event then later in the description, so if you would be interested, you can watch the event. So the help raise rating, yeah, it did a bit. At first I was going a bit unknown. I was between awful and poor, but now I'm gonna give it actually an average rating. So this is my CSC free review, and I'll see you guys next time.